Hi.
How are you
How are you?
today?
I'm fine, thanks. How about yourself?
Oh, a little nervous. I'm in the presence of greatness.
Oh, oh my goodness.
This is true. I'm so excited, and all of our listeners are as well, that you're going to be here at our very own Peabody Auditorium this Thursday, 7:30. It's the Out of the Blues tour with Boz Scaggs. You always seem to surround yourself with such amazing artists.
Well, thanks.
Lucinda Williams and Bonnie Raitt.
They were with me. Bonnie was on, she actually was both of them on my last album. I think Lucinda was on the first one, and then Bonnie was on the next one. And this one, I did surround myself with great musicians, but neither of those two. We had Jim Keltner on drums and Willie Weeks on bass and Ray Parker Jr. on guitar and Charlie Sexton and Doyle Bramhall. And the high profile musicians have been with me.
Incredible to look at the journey that you've followed. Your path is just driving into the radio station. I heard Lido Shuffle on the radio again, but it still is bright and as wonderful as always.
Well, first of all, thank you for those compliments. I feel lucky that when I made those records like Lido Shuffle, we worked with great musicians, and they're great arrangements. And the songs have stood up. People still like to hear them. I still enjoy playing them. In addition to the other music that I play, this particular new record, which is called Out of the Blues, is bluesy oriented. So it's fun to dip into that vein every once in a while. This tour has got a little bit of a blues lilt to it, in addition to the hits and a few other surprises that we do. It's all music. Keeps me going. It keeps me stimulated and challenged, and I feel very fortunate to be doing what I'm doing. I think it's sort of an immediate connection when people come and I play something like Lowdown or Lido Shuffle or Look What You've Done to Me or Somebody Loan Me a Dime. I think that's what those are some of the songs that made people know about me in the first place. And I think if they're like me, I like to hear, some of the hits that I associate with the artists that I go out and see. So I always do that familiar material, in addition to whatever stuff might be on a recent record, or there's quite a lot in the repertoire to choose from, and we sort of tailor it to where we are each night. Might be a little jazzier one night, a little bluesier one night, a little more rock another night. And sometimes, they're just like a blues festival, so we kind of go into that vein. But we mixed it up wherever we go, kind of change it for whatever the night calls for.
Sounds like an exciting evening. And if you're just joining us, we're talking to Boz Scaggs. He's going to be at the Peabody Auditorium this Thursday, 7:30 show. Tickets are still available, peabodyauditorium.org. I know you've been asked this question a million times, and you can look it up and you can see that a friend gave you the nickname. But how did he come up with Boz from William Royce?
I really don't know. It was just sort of a tongue-in-cheek joke. I was going to a new school when I was about 13 or 14 years old, and there was a get-acquainted party. It's not a very funny or interesting story, really, but it is pretty odd that it came out this way. Yeah, some kid came up to me and asked me if my real name was Bosley Scaggs, and I thought he was, pulling my leg. So I went along with the joke, and by the time I, entered the classrooms and made the new friends at the school, they were calling me that, and the more I denied it, of course, the more it stuck with me. I don't know. Life just takes funny changes sometimes.
Do you still have the winery, or the vineyard, I should say?
Yeah, the vineyards. Yes, we do. We got a little bit of a singe in the California fire that went through Napa and Sonoma this past October. So there's work to be done by myself and others in recovering from some of that. But by all means, yes, that's a part of that's a big part of the property that we live on up in the countryside in Northern California.
I was curious, do you still have the Blue Light Cafe or Slim's?
Yeah, Slim's, the club. We have a couple of clubs that I had some partners, and I have nothing to do with running them, but the clubs are still going strong. It's our 30th anniversary, in fact, in September of the opening of Slim's in San Francisco.
Wow.
Thanks for asking. Yeah, we're doing fine.
Wow. Do you ever get a chance to go and perform there and write new music, test it out with a new audience, or is that something we might be honored to have you do? Test something new out on us?
I don't really go to the clubs to test out music. I go to the clubs sometimes and hear people that I want to hear perform. And then as far as new music, the album isn't even out yet. I'm not playing anything from the new record right now. That'll come up once the album is released in July.
Thank you so much for taking this time with us today, Boz. We really look forward to seeing you on Thursday night at the Peabody.
Well, thanks, Michelle. I've enjoyed talking with you, and can't wait to get up there. I've always enjoyed Daytona Beach, special place on my tour. Great audiences. Thanks so much for your time, Michelle.
Thank you, Boz. We'll see you Thursday.
See ya.